Hello, it is week 2 of my pre-operative diet. I've been having a protein drink for breakfast and for lunch, and I've been having 4 ounces of meat and vegetable for dinner. This week I, lost 7.6 pounds. And this is on top of last week's 6.1 pounds. So I've lost just under 14 pounds in 2 weeks, which is awesome. I've never done that before. I can't imagine that it'll keep up at this rate, but I'm still excited. And that's including the weight loss that I did before the pre-op diet. That's about 30 pounds. And I'm very, very happy about that. I had to go and buy a new pair of pants today because they were falling off of my behind. And I work tomorrow, so can't have that. I also bought shoes, which is silly, but shoes. I justify it by saying my shoes are falling apart, which is true, but I also just wanted to buy shoes today. So I ordered a sample pack of different protein flavors, and I got that, and I'm starting to try them out. This is the Nectared Roadside Lemonade, which, as you can see, I made notes, tastes good. It wasn't as full as I've been with the protein shakes that I dislike the taste of, and I think that's because the ones that I don't like have fiber in them, which kind of keeps my stomach full because I still have a full-size stomach. So I'm going to give the rest of them a try, but I might end up sticking with the nasty tasting stuff. So this week has been a lot dealing with head hunger, and because when you remove your breakfast and your lunch, you're kind of confronted with, well, what do I do with my time? And you also have to try and stick to it, which I have very rigidly, I am very proud to say. And I actually wrote something because I was trying to figure it out myself, and I was going to read it, if you guys will, I don't know, listen. So, let's see. The shake diet is simple. I do admit that I like that. This morning I forgot to have breakfast. I went back, and 90 seconds later I was good to go. My hunger level has been manageable. Don't misunderstand, I am hungry, but struggling with head hunger has been so much more difficult that the physical aspect is overshadowed. I had this uber vivid dream about the crunch of a rippled barbecue chip on my tongue, and I wrote a description of this. I felt the grit flavoring on my fingers, and I could smell its slightly sweet odor. In between my parted lips, I slid the chip, and slowly I crushed it against the roof of my mouth, savoring the burst of flavors and the crisp texture. As each ripple and ridge collapsed, I tasted the salty, savory goodness of the snack. It slowly dissolved with a warm embrace and became at one with myself. If you're thinking this sounds like culinary pornography, you're not alone. I definitely recognize this. Of course, I did not dream about how I used to eat an entire bag, rapidly attempting to fill some undefinable void in myself. The first chip was always the best, but I strained to repeat the rush of satisfaction that it brought, cramming chip after chip into my mouth until my teeth and gums were so impacted with potato goo that I had to pick each wad out separately with a toothpick. Neither did I dream about the empty feeling that my swollen stomach and my greasy fingers left me with inevitably at 3 or 4 or 6 a.m. when no one else was around to witness my shame. So I tried to ignore my tormented dreams, thoughts, and memories of bread, pasta, potatoes, pizza, and carbohydrates alike. This is the first time since childhood that I have consistently had a healthy protein and vegetable dinner. Let me tell you, the steak and chicken that I had tastes so good after a day of deprivation. I've even begun to experiment with spices, and it's going pretty well. maybe this really is what I need to stop the emotional roller coaster. So things are going well. All I've got left is the endoscopy. Apparently there's a regional East Coast, West Coast difference about how you pronounce it. And I am taking this opportunity, the pre-op opportunity, to look at myself and my food choices and why they're motivated the way they are. And I am trying to work through that. So if you listen to all of this, thank you. I'm still watching your videos. I'm a terrible commenter, but I am watching. And thank you for watching mine. I will see you next Wednesday.